would you consider the different types of Hot Pockets flavors, or just different types of Hot Pockets?
Aren't different type of hot pockets different
types.
kind of hot pocket flavors, anyways?
But
When you
but
put a different ingredient in a pie, would it technically be a different type of pie?
I don't know. Is it,
Yes.
is it though?
Cherry pie. It's the
But if I
same
put a pumpkin on the top of it, does it really make it a cherry pie if there's a pumpkin on the top?
on top of in the side that is in the inside the fucking
No, it's on top of it.
right. A decoration of
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they're all still Hot Pockets though, so are they not just flavors?
no.
I mean, I call them flavors.
Because I mean, the same shit
You
with
call them
pie. Like,
flavors.
they're all, it's still pie. Like, they're not changing what it is. It's still pie. It's
It's
just a
yeah,
different,
that's a
it's a different flavor.
category of
It's a
food.
It's
different
just a flavor of pie.
The category of food. A pie.
Like, you don't go to your mom
Pizza
and
is a
ask
pie.
for what kind of hot pocket, or you don't ask your mom like to get a hot pocket, because if you ask your mom to get you a hot pocket, she's gonna ask what kind of hot pocket.
I mean, like, now I'm thinking about like chips. Like, I wouldn't ask my mom not to get me like a specific type of chip, but like it's a specific type of chip. If I ask my mom to give me hot chips, it's gonna be anything hot related. If I ask my mom, you know,
But what if you don't like the hot chips that she got you because you weren't specific with the type of hot chips you wanted?
well, is that still like? In that sense, it's a different. It's not a
I feel like
different
that's a
flavor. It's
little
just a
different. I
different
feel like it's
brand.
more. I feel like it's more like you get Doritos. You like ask someone to get you Doritos, and they give you like the fucking sweet and spicy. And you're like, dog, I wanted fucking nacho cheese, and you're like, well, you didn't specify. Like, you just said Doritos. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean?
that's like
Well, it's the same thing
you
for a
said
hot
flavor.
pocket. Like, what if you
Exactly.
don't like cheeseburger hot pockets? You only like pepperoni,
I
and
didn't
you
even
ask
know that was
somebody
a
to get you.
flavor.
I like that
Exactly,
now.
because then you ask somebody to get you a hot pocket, and they bring you a cheeseburger one, and you have to be like, "Yo, I didn't want that one. I wanted I wanted pepperoni," and they have to be like, "Well, you didn't specify."
You need to specify. But what would they say? Would they say flavor or type? Be honest with yourself. You didn't. I'm pretty sure they would say type
I
instead of
mean,
flavor.
type instead. It would be type instead of flavor.
Yeah. Means it would be a different type, not a flavor.
I feel like it'd be more kind.
Flavor is like if it's like barely any ingredients to make. The
I feel
fucking
like
thing.
realistically, someone would say kind. Like, what kind of hot
Yeah,
pocket?
yeah,
Kind.
kind of.
Yeah. But is kind and type different?
Who knows? You want to get into that? You want to get into that, bro?
Is kind type really that different? I can't. I like my kind. I like my type. Type feels like more separated from yourself. And when you say kind, it feels more like
What
more
type do you
personal.
want? What kind do you want?
Yeah, it feels more personal.
I feel like kind is more tied to flavor, and then type is tied to differences, big differences.
Differences of the product. But like, then there's cheese. And you can use both of them for cheese. Because to be honest with you,
I
Levi, if
don't.
somebody comes to you and says, "I like Parmesan cheese," you're like, that type or that kind. It's the
I'm not
same
gonna
shit.
lie. That actually,
Hmm.
I actually don't consider that different. I don't think those are flavors. I think those are just like it's the same fundamentally, but they're just so different that I can't
They
consider
taste
them
different. So what do you
flavors.
mean not flavors, bro?
They're not flavors. They're just different
But
types
they
of
could
cheese.
be, if depending on the person, it could be.
It
For
could
me,
be.
it's different flavors.
For me, it's just
Could
different types of
Cause
cheese.
like
But for Hot Pockets, it's flavors.
it's all cheese.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like I said. Like, if I ask my mom to get me cheese and she brings me American cheese, but I wanted pepper jack, then you know I didn't specify what kind of cheese.
There's gonna be like, yeah, bitch, what the fuck? Like, give me my right cheese.
Exactly.
Give me my right cheese. So I should have said type. God.
Hmm.
So what kind of sentence would you say to
Mostly
somebody
because
that's
cheese,
really
because cheese,
stupid?
I feel like cheese just has like more. has more work go into it to like change the taste of it, while Hot Pocket is just like it's a change of ingredients, really. It's the same base,
But like you also change the ingredients of cheese.
but it's
To
more
make
work
it a
though.
different
But
kind of
that's more
cheese.
work though. You have to put a
But
lot
it's
more
not
work
about the
into that.
work. It's about
It
what?
is about the work.
It's not about the work.
It is about the work. Think
I don't
about
know.
it.
I
Really
don't know,
think
Isaac.
really think about it. Like Doritos.
He's literally in a whole like
Like,
class
if-
for fucking
like,
alcohol
if you
and
really,
cheese, bro.
like for Doritos, bro, when they change the flavor, they don't really do that much difference, except for like maybe sweet and spicy shit. They kind of have to go into that a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
They do change it, bro, because there's so many Doritos out there. It's not just the big three, bro. There are so many out there.
I don't consider sweet and spicy one of the big three. It's just like what I was thinking about. The
Sweet and spicy isn't the big three.
Alright, good. I thought that
And
was
Doritos?
implying, bro.
Well,
Cool Ranch has to be up there, bro.
Right,
no,
Ranch,
Cool Ranch and
cheese.
nacho cheese.
They're like two. The top two.
I think sweet and spicy are. I think it's part of the big three nowadays, bro.
I don't know. I only know Cool Ranch and nacho cheese.
There is no big three
So
Doritos.
So
I don't
many
eat any other type
people,
of Doritos or
So
anything.
many people like sweet and spicy. I don't. But like, it's the mix of
I
blue
mean-
and red, bro. Blue and red make the purple bag.
It's
Yeah.
like it has like an honorary top three just because people keep talking about it, and I really just can't think of another flavor.
Well, yeah, because what there's like barbecue, and then they have like random ones that are limited sometimes.
Fuck, I forgot what I was talking about.
I feel like it's a lot of work for cheese, though. I don't know what you mean.
It is. Quite
It is a lot of work. I'm not saying it's not a lot of work. I'm saying that the work doesn't matter
Nah, I feel like
when
it
it's
does
still
matter.
different. At the end of the day, the things are still different.
And you said, Levi, like, if you put in more work, then it's a different type. But if you put in a little bit of work, then it's a different flavor.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter what kind of work.
No, I think I get what he's meaning, bro. Though
I get
low
what he
key-
says,
that's
but
low-key
it doesn't
fire,
make
though.
sense. It's dumb. It's dumb logic.
I don't know.
What? What do you mean it
That's logic,
doesn't
bro.
make sense, bro? What
It
do you
does
mean
make
Dumb
sense.
logic,
It does
bro.
make
That's
sense.
dumb logic.
It does make sense, bro. That
Saying
satisfied
that
a little
it's
itch in
different
my
just because
brain.
the amount of work that you put into it, it doesn't mean
It's
shit.
not what he's trying to say. He's trying
That's
to say
exactly what he's trying to
no.
say.
What he's trying to say is that the more you change the original ingredients to make the thing, the more
Exactly.
Well, then you have to say
Change.
that. It's the more you change it, then is different than the amount of work you put into.
But that's what he's
change it.
trying
That-
to
I mean,
say.
It can be
see,
run
see, this is
easy.
why
It can be
Dio's the
really
goat.
easy.
This is why Dio's the goat. He just
Yeah,
knows how
yeah,
to do
buddy,
it.
Dio's not the goat, bro, I'm sorry. Tell that to his
You
customers.
clearly,
That shit itched my
you
brain, I knew
you
exactly
what
clearly-
he meant.
You can't
Customers, bro.
understand.
Tell that to his customers, Bulls. Who's the goat?
Oh wow,
Yeah,
wow, wow,
that's crazy.
Crazy this man brings up
Anyways.
Casterus and Blade whenever he's fucking wrong. Okay, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I apologize.
It's different though. Like it's not the same. Like you can't say the amount of work put into it when like because there could be
I mean, are you telling
less
me
work
that?
per se to make something completely different. There could be less work per se put into it to make it something completely different.
Well, like chips, for example. But it's still a lot of work compared to like different flavor, you know? Like if you want a completely different type of chip, you gotta make a whole completely different
Well,
process.
then that'd be different because then you'd be asking for a different kind of chip, not a different kind of flavor for that specific
Exactly.
brand.
Exactly.
But that's not what we were talking about. We were talking about cheese.
It's the same
It's kind of
shit.
the
What do
same
you
shit,
mean?
to be
You're
honest with
gaslighting
you.
me.
It's the same shit. What are you confused
No,
about?
we're talking about cheese. No one is confused.
It
You are
applies to
confused.
cheese too.
These
It does,
dumb
low-key.
mortals are confused.
What? Who are you?
You get out with fucking Nathan too much, bro.
I'm about to erase cheese from this universe, bro.
But,
Can't do it anymore.
See, I mean, listen, I don't know too much of the cheese process, but I'm pretty sure you just gotta get fucking milk and then whatever, etc. ingredients and then fucking let that shit spoil.
Yeah, that is the base of cheese. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if that's how you make cheese, bro, imagine the difference between like Parmesan and fucking like mozzarella. Like, bro, it must be a different. a completely different
Okay,
thing.
look. You know what, Isaac? I'm gonna give you this. If we're gonna be a little complex, cheddar, low-key a flavor of cheese.
Cheddar's just a flavor of cheese.
Because it's really just It's really
Is
just
cheese
older
itself really a flavor?
It's just older cheese. That's what all cheddar is. It's just
Is-
older. So I'll consider that a flavor, but
can we
everything
get
else needs
deeper?
actual
Can we
work.
Can we break it down a little bit more? Hey, listen, let's break it down.
Break it down.
Let's get deeper. Because is cheese itself, is it really a flavor or just a food?
It's a different type of milk. Okay. It's a different type
Yeah,
of
see,
milk.
that's the thing. It's different types of cheese. It's just like cheddar's like the only one that's considered a flavor because like
Type
there's
shit.
no real
I
difference
feel
between
like
bread and base
maybe
cheese.
deep down they're all cheese.
I mean, yeah.
I
no
think
shit.
they're all. I think they're all flavors at the end of the day because
Flavors of
cheese
milk.
itself is a food. Like no one goes, "What kind of flavor milk is this?" No, it's just milk. It's a food.
It's just, but
I
what kind of
mean-
milk makes cheese?
I mean, is brown sugar considered a different type of sugar? I don't use brown sugar, so that's an actual
mean,
question. So
It might be a different type of sugar. I don't.
For
use
me, it
brown
tastes
sugar
differently.
either.
For me, it tastes differently. Completely.
So is it a flavor or a different
yeah,
kind
would
of
you
sugar?
say a flavor or type? Like, what you feeling?
I think it's
Like, do
a
they?
flavor.
I feel like it's different if they take normal sugar and make it into brown sugar. Then wait, what am I doing right now?
you don't take normal sugar. It makes brown sugar.
Okay.
That's dumb. It's
Then-
literally
then
stupid.
no. I'm saying like, do they take normal sugar and make it into brown sugar, or
They
is
take brown sugar to make normal sugar.
Brown sugar is normal sugar.
Yeah, that's the literal from the.
So
cane
does that
video.
make brown sugar the normal sugar, and we've all just been in a American
Yeah.
conspiracy that think that normal sugar is the
Bro,
normal?
into a whole different conversation.
I mean, I don't think it's like that because they had to take out so much product and put in new different product. It's basically a different type of sugar. It's a different sugar. It's like our bananas today compared to like years ago. That shit was small as fuck. Now it's like genetically fucking.
But that's because
Messed
of
with.
Americans. We made it that way. So did we take brown sugar and what we think brown sugar is different? We think it's weird because we use the normal white sugar.
You're not just really Cuban.
Damn, I mean, I low-key,
Mm-hmm.
you can apply it to salad too, because like, there's different
Man, fuck
types,
you.
there's different types of salad, but like,
But it's all
Mhm.
salad fundamentally.
yeah. But like with my logic that I use, it kind of contradicts it, because it's really easy to
Exactly.
change the different things of salads.
Exactly.
they're still
and
different
it's
types, are they
not a lot
not?
of work though. But there's not
I
a lot
wanna
of work
leave.
being put into changing the salad.
know where this is going
So does
to.
that make it a
Yeah.
different type, or does that make it a different flavor of salad?
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused now. Hold on.
You contradicted yourself.
Oh shit.
Only you. If you add meat to a salad, it's not fucking salad. Fuck you.
What? Alright, I
care.
wasn't even going there,
I
but like
don't
that is
care,
it's still a
That's a
salad.
hot
lol.
take, bro. That's a crazy take. It's still a salad.
Just a different
it's-
type of salad. Hear me out, dude.
But if when you add meat, that's like a lot of ingredients, and that would be a completely different thing.
It's
Fuck
different
you.
type. No, it's a different type. You gotta accept it, dear. It's a salad. It's just
I
a
don't
different
want
type.
to.
It's just a different type, bro. It's not your type.
Stupid. But then you call it a Caesar salad, and then you go to another place and it's another Caesar salad, and it's not. It doesn't have like fucking. It doesn't have bacon
It's
bits
a
in it or
different
fucking
flavor
croutons.
of Caesar salad. See where we're going?
Holy shit. Bro. There's other flavors of Caesar salad now. I thought it was
Caesar
all just
salad.
the Caesar salad.
Apparently not.
No, it's not.
Holy shit. 3, yeah. just
One
the
Caesar
full
salad has
Caesar.
like cheese on it. The other Caesar salad has bacon bits in it. The other Caesar salad has
Did my
fucking
game
croutons.
just crash, bro? What the fuck?
Bro, it's producing too many
Casters
numbers.
did too much, bro. It crashed the game.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Oh no, you're not.
Bro, say you swear.
Might have to
Say
just
you
restart
swear.
battle, bro.
There's no way. It took so long to get here. It broke. It broke.
Can you not leave?
I could.
Yeah, just restart, bro. Put the price in the back, bro. Call next. It is what it is.
It's just a black screen. No, because I might lose it, bro. Because I spent all this time doing this. Hello?
Well, I mean, if you leave, if you like close app, it'll bring you back to the start of the fight, but you'll like lose all your technique points.
Fine. I'm just gonna close that, bro. Anyways, you have to save that entire conversation we had up there on YouTube and talk about how controversial it is.
Add to a YouTube video. Is at the end of the day, is a salad a salad?
What even are types and flavors? What's the difference?
What is the
types?
difference
What are
between types and flavors?
I'm just gonna come in from fucking Twitter and going like,
You guys are fucking retarded.
And you're playing Honkai Star Rail right now.
Well, am I a type of retarded or a flavor of retarded?
flavor retarded. you respond to every negative post. Am I a type
Because
of
like, nah,
dumbass?
deadass. Like, there's different types of genes, but if it's the same gene, a different color, it's a different flavor, is it not?
No, you cooked me, bro. I was too busy thinking about the fucking YouTube video, bro.
Bro's thinking about the fucking bait, bro.
Thinking
Trying to
about
get
the
bag.
babe.
Oh my god. This shit was more than an hour. We've been talking for